Hey, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. If you see me out a little at a bit of a distance today, it's because I actually invested in a selfie stick. So I'm able to get a little bit more of a distance perspective here. Just to show you how retarded I am from a technological perspective. I was putting the phone into the selfie stick, and I could only get the phone in landscape. But I wanted the phone in portrait. So I kept trying to open up the bracket more and more and more, and it wouldn't fit. So I take it back and I said, something's stuck here. I wanted to get this into portrait mode. I can only fit the phone in the bracket landscape. And what he did is he took the selfie stick and he turned it about 90 degrees and said, just turn the selfie stick. So that's exactly what I did. Isn't it funny how people that still own their 8-tracks have trouble with some of the technology here? Okay, anyway, even the technology that requires relatively simple hardware. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Normally I do a lot of research online to get material for the 5-Minute Motivator, then condense it and recondense it and so forth. But I'm going to give you a personal perspective today. I got a couple emails about individuals that were really having trouble with some issues in their life, and they want to know, like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you process these personal issues? So I called today, when things get tough, try these 3 things. And I try all 3 of these. I use them consistently because let's face it, folks, sometimes things are pretty difficult. I'm having a little trouble with this. It's a little heavier than what I thought. Anyway, so when things get tough, try these 3 things. And I'd like you to consider these in no specific order, but work these through. The first is personal reflection. Where am I in my life right now? How does this problem fit into the personal aspects of my life? Now, this is important, even if it is a business issue. Because the fact of the matter is that we don't have a switch on us that goes from business to personal. So even if it's a business issue, might this be reflecting on us personally? And might that personal reflection be causing issues in our personal life that's adding additional stress overall? It's like when you have a problem at work, you come home, you're grumpy, and maybe with your spouse and children, that causes additional issues. So you get grumpier. Just think that through a little bit. Personal reflection. And I'm not suggesting that you sit for 2 hours and reflect personally. I'm talking about 5 minutes. The second is this, professional reflection. How am I doing in my business? What's going on at my work? Am I close to getting my goals accomplished? If this is a professional issue, why is it happening? Is it happening because individuals and I are not getting along? We don't like each other. That could obviously happen. Or is there something more? Are we competing for capital? Are we competing for assets? So think that through a little bit. Personal reflection and professional reflection. Here's the third thing that I do when I'm facing an issue. I walk. Don't laugh. Now, I walk somewhere around 5 to 7 miles every day anyway. And I'm always working through various issues and so forth. But what I find is a nice brisk walk. And by brisk, I mean maybe 3.5 miles per hour. So it's slow enough to be contemplative, but fast enough to keep your heart rate going. And I find that additional blood flow, especially in the brain, helps me to sort through issues. Now, I can use walking as the environment to look at personal and professional reflection. So consequently, I'll look at number 1, personal reflection, number 2, professional reflection, but I'll do that in the context of a walk. You think about that, folks. And there are no real answers to your problems except the answers that you come up with. What I'm giving you here is a method and a mode and a medium for helping you to solve those issues. Bill Shaka, thanking you for attending yet another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you in the next. Bye.